Hi Capricorn, how are you? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your October life and love reading. We're going to look into what's going on for you. We're going to take a look at your partner or your potential partner, somebody that you're working with energetically or directly in a love relationship. As most of you know, I'm going to be away. I'm leaving here in just a couple days. So I don't know while I'm traveling what my internet prospects are going to be. I'm going to do my best to get the readings out next week. If you haven't subscribed and clicked the bell, I invite you to do that now so that when the readings come out, you will get, hopefully, a notification, okay? So, Cappies, not surprised to see what's on the table. This is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. We're going to use that deck today. That's the Devil card, so that's your energy. We'll get into it. That's the theme of the reading that my guides want to speak to, and that actually is the elopement of knowledge. That's the Eight of Pentacles. So let's take a look. I'm going to pull some oracle cards. All the information for me is below. If you want a reading, please send me a contact request through my website, and I will manually book your reading. Again, because I'm traveling. I don't know. Ooh, look at that, the blade. I have to schedule manually. So that is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle card. And I'm asking my guides, to bring out the energy that is going to help you. And it's a perfect match with the Eight of Pentacles. And the Challenger of Will, which is in the Celtic Wisdom Tarot, the Devil card is the Challenger of Will. And we see you sitting in your power, okay? So in Celtic Wisdom Tarot, this is about you sitting in your power. In, as we know, Capricorn, further states of transformation. So because Pluto has gone direct and we're going sailing into these really intense days, it's another moment when you're being advised, basically, to sit in your power. This is not about negativity at this point. It's an opportunity to continue to release your fears. So that's what we see going on here. We see the great antlered god, Cernunnos, sitting in the natural world. We see the snake and the jewelry. So factors of transformation, factors of moving life forward in connection with your humanity. We see the bracelet there. And what's going on above is the soul, one by one, releasing its fears. So that's a beautiful message straight out of the gate. And you have here the sacred blade, the capacity and the strength and the ability to continue to cut away that which does not serve you. It's a very powerful tool, and it is pointing upward, which indicates success. So this card is the card that indicates you. I like the way it's reflective. So Eight of Pentacles in this deck is a story about someone who went through an unanticipated, rapid transformation and had some fear around it and was sort of in, my guides are saying, hunt and chase with the universe, right, with the sacred goddess, who was following someone who was afraid of their transformation. And they kept shape-shifting. It's always mystical mythology type of story. So this person came into transformation when they were least expecting it and became frightened, started shape-shift and run away. So I think there is going to be a lot of shape-shifting. My guides are saying the moral of that story is, as we all know, you can't run. Well, you can run from it and try to hide if you want, but that doesn't work, does it? Because the universe is going to bring to you that which is meant for you. So a lot of transformation. My guys are sort of chanting in the background about Pluto going direct, coming closer into alignment with Saturn. So the best thing to do with your energy in these days is to continue to be self-supportive. My guys are saying ask for assistance, releasing your fears. Okay, hang on. They want that. While we know that, yeah, perfect. Look. Dance of the planets. So that's what's going on. So while we know what's happening in the universe with all the things I just said, and we see what's going on in the power structures across the globe, a lot of shift and change. And of course, it is your energy that's being utilized because you're in a leadership position. And all right, Spirit, hang on. they want me to focus. So my guys are saying that's the outset. And we're going to jump into it and we're going to look. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. The void. All right. So in a sense, that's what we're talking about. Jump right in. Do not be afraid of this shift and change. It is going to require work, but it's what's meant for you in these moments. Okay? So let yourself be in close alignment with the universe. Yes, acknowledge. You see the rainbow colors there of the dance of the planets. So that's the way they want you to jump into your month this month. Be in alignment with yourself. Be in alignment with the void. All right? Because my guides are saying, while you're doing your difficult work, your challenge, okay, I got yelled at. Not difficult, challenging, okay? It's important to keep a positive outlook about this. Know that you have the tools that you need. They are here. They're literally gifted to you by the universe. I like it. Really beautiful. So that you can stay in connection with this journey. It seems as if those of you who are partnered are also bonding together. You're sharing energy in this way, and your partner may be way pulled across. I'm an earth sign, in case you don't know. I've been way pulled across since Pluto went direct. It's been really intense, and it goes on still. I'm half on the other side. All right, so yeah, all right, they want the split. So there you go. First card on your human journey. See the cauldron? That's the cauldron of challenge and hard work and unexpected events that actually bring benefits and transformation and power and knowledge. So first stop on the train, my guides are saying to see the cauldron, that is the renewer of devotion. We see the triple brotherhood. We see the sacred triple goddess. It's a story about going into the cauldron for healing and renewal in order to have compassion, greater compassion for everyone in the universe. It's a very deep card of significant change and healing. So remember, in these days when all this is going on, the healing that's coming, the shift and change, perhaps shocking things are going to occur within yourself because of the dance of the planets and the way you get to address yourself, sitting in your power. And definitely part of sitting in your power is releasing your fears. So that is the work that's going to bring you into a very powerful state of being that has to do with becoming unexpectedly my guys are saying, a very serious, powerful wisdom holder, right? Turning into the magician. So obviously it is so ordered through the dance of the planets that this is what's going on. And Capricorn, you might have some feeling of being in the sacred swirl, but the guides are basically saying we are talking about the last years that you've experienced since Pluto came into your first house. So that's going to ramp up now, of course, because Pluto's direct, but this is where this work is taking you. So take heart. And this is the reason for everything, my guides are saying. The warrior of art. That's the Knight of Cups. Coming through the transformation, emerging out of the passage tomb, death and rebirth, standing in the world in this way. See the energy in the hand there? It's the energy that emanates from within you. And we see the garment, complete transformation, a deeper order of transformation now. It's what you signed up for to come here in these days. To be a living human embodiment and actor of sacred shift and change. And look, next card is the Chariot, the mover of energy. So you're going through a healing, another factor of healing and cleansing. And my guides are basically saying, take active part in this because there is a lot of growth happening connected with the sacred feminine who connects and moves the energy forward from the sacred male going through this massive shift and change. So let's jump in. Let's see what my guides have to say a little bit more about what's going on. So that's what you can expect to be feeling and experiencing. I think it's this moment. These readings that are coming out for you, Cappy, while these major world events are going on, there are going to be notes from Spirit. My guides are saying, there's a little bit of take notes and take note as the weeks go forward. All these inferences are here to serve you, kind of like a guidebook. And look, there's the Queen of Cups. That's the bridge card between you and your soul contract, what you're going to experience spiritually in some way. So I'm thanking my guides because there she sits, and all the glory of the Queen of Cups. She's got her hand open to the fire of creation. She's extremely creative, extremely evolved, able to manifest, and she sits in the triple spiral: birth, death, life, rebirth. So we see that notion all over your reading. The guides are really, really calling to you and wanting to reassure you and ask you for further participation. So look at that. That's the Ace of Cups. So I believe what we're talking about, and again, do you see the cauldron? Look, 3 times. You're going in deep. This is about utilizing you as an instrument, your instrument. That's why there's a further sitting in your power, releasing your fears, becoming who you're meant to be through all this release and change and rebirth. Because it's the exalted love that you're able to manifest because of your placement on the wheel of astrology. This is what the guides are talking about. This is the contract you made, depending on what you think and believe, right? When you came here, this is what all that work has been about. It's about bringing this forward, an Ace of Cups moment, while the planets are dancing. And you continue your energy, Pluto and Saturn, continuing to connect both to the void, but to all these energies that exist here in this place. It's very sacred, Cappy. And I know if you're following along my channel, you know this message has been coming out from my guides for a long time. And there is an enormous amount of love and trust in your ability and in your sacred warriorship, so to speak. Look at that. See? Transformation. See that little creature came into my house, I don't know, a week ago or something? All right, Spirit, give us a little more for beautiful Cappy, please. What is it they can expect? Yeah, look. Okay, so this is the entirety of the story. It's the theme that my guides are talking about. That's the 3 of Wands. Do you see the lion-hearted love, the full light of the sun, standing on a new shore, hand in hand with the universe, perhaps with a sacred other, friend, lover, benefactor, family member, it doesn't matter, right? It's about discovering, making the commitment to go on a new journey to discover what comes next and having the earnest will and desire to take the journey. So in your love relationships, there is going to be a lot of shift and change. You may have to work really hard at your love relationship this week and going forward because the planets are having their way with you and your energy. So understand yourself, my guides are saying in these moments. Dedicate yourself to yourself, okay? And communicate with your lover if you're engaged with someone. And if someone suddenly comes along to you out of the void, understand it's meant to be for whatever purpose it's there. And part of the purpose is this, to use the blade, to cut what is no longer needed. And look, perfect. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles. She weaves together the sacred lineage of her children. So the universe is weaving together the destiny, right here aligned with this dance of the planets. Okay, my guides are saying things like factors of the furthering of the destiny. So it is through this destiny that you are, all of you, all the power that you hold, and the prophecy about how you work so diligently into the cauldron for this unexpected journey, for deep healing and renewal, increasing your compassion, and turning you into, in a sense, the Knight of Cups as an energetic set point here in this world. And then, of course, as soon as that happens, you move the energy forward. Sacred feminine energy that brings forward a prophecy about the beginning of healing in your own life. And quite certainly, we're talking for some of you about a partnered relationship that's on the spiritual plane. Somebody who shows up in your life, or the relationship that you have transforming through some diligent hard work and some healing. Because you show up in a way that is renewed. And then the energy moves forward and gets handed this way, very creative energy to utilize and work with in your courtship, in your life, in your love relationship. And we're talking about love at the widest aspect, Ace of Cups, right? Divine, creative, powerful, sacred love energy, literally emanating from you, Capricorn. Don't doubt it, all right? In these days going forward. And look, there's the last card. 10 of Cups, okay? In this deck, it's the quest of art, the art of loving. So understand yourself and the fact that your energy is moving forward and being transformed, and it's the quest you've been on. It's the quest of the universe, the spiritual realm, the ascended masters. It's written into the Akashic records. My guides are talking about all that kind of stuff. So I love that for you, Cappy, and of course you deserve it because you know you're my heroes. Look, okay. My guides are saying, just stop right there. So take a look. For your lover, right? Perhaps for some of you, a new love offer, or because of what we're seeing here, new generative experiences in love, where you get, because you're being renewed, perhaps your lover is reflecting that. And they're kind of looking at you saying, yeah, let's take a new beginning. Here's some things I never thought of. Here's a love offering. A love offering can come in the form of a transformative idea, perhaps a little bit of spark from your partner saying, hey, you know, let's connect to the sacred realm. Look what's behind this as I'm holding it. See the void there and the blade? I think those of you who are partnered are going to have some new factors coming forward in your love relationship. And look, 6 of Cups. You really, some of you may be meeting or maybe with someone who is a soulmate, a twin flame activator, a quantum activator, my guides call it. A lot of nostalgia, perhaps. And you see how this Page of Cups looks right into that? So it may be that you discover, those of you who are single may be discovering somebody who resonates into your life, my guides are saying that way. And it's magic. The Magician. Aligned with this offer. I like it. It's really beautiful. All right, Spirit, please give us a little more energy. Whoops. Okay. Thank you. Look at that. The Strength card. I love it. Beautiful. Right here. Use the magic of the moment, okay? And if you're cross-watching and you've been startled into an awakening by a Capricorn, you got to be in your strength in these moments because you are being awakened. Literally, an awakening process that is happening between two people and shared between two people. So it is important to come to clarity in yourself. Be in your power. Communicate with as much clarity as you have possession of, my guides are saying. And you see the blade? Look. Right? So these moments are going to serve you well if you take them up, Capricorn, and your sweet love, because it's all about sharing the energy, isn't it? And look, another factor of healing. 2 of Cups. It is about healing, sharing energy in a very sacred way to come to balance. So it's through the communication and the awakening that's going to bring forward the balance, and there it is. All right? 2 of Pentacles. And we know Capricorn is the sea goat. You see the ocean, swells, and 2 ships traveling along. And, okay, so my guides are saying, and this is where you're traveling, right? It's going to be a journey into these kind of waters, a literal quest for the sacred aspect of love coming forward into your life. So I love that that's the case. And my guides are saying, you know, stay the course. Have faith in your power. Have trust and faith in your power. So Capricorn, I'm going to pull a rune for you. Have a lovely week. And I look forward to being back with you as soon as possible. I'm just going to sort of drive into the mystery of my own life. Look. Ooh, Cappy. Okay, my guides are saying that's for the both of you. All right, this is about harvest. You're coming into the time of harvest. For all the reasons already stated, I won't restate them, but that is about coming into a place of harvest after a time of sowing, planting seeds, tending to the garden. And when that comes to fruition, because Pluto now is direct, this is the process that happens, and you can harvest. My guides are talking about the energy that you've been working on all this time. So, Cappy, that's it this week. I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Click the like button for me. I always ask people, it helps the channel. And you have all my love and respect. And I'm continuing to just be profoundly moved by your journey. So at least from here, massive amounts of love and support and acknowledgement for the strength and the commitment that you made to come to this place and do this work for the benefit of your own soul, but all of humanity. So gang, thank you. I'm going to click off. I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Hopefully next week. It'll be a little bit of a mystery. All right. Thanks, everyone.